guess. And there are really two things
I
that
did it.
seem.
I did it. I did it. I got it assembled. I got it assembled. Actually, it was very easy to assemble, but my problem, my personal problem was I have arthritis in my hands, and so it took me much longer to assemble it than it should. It took me about 45 minutes. Typically, it should only take you 10 minutes. There's not that many parts. There's a main circuit board, there's a speaker, and there's some knobs you put in later, and then there's the four sides, the front and the back. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's very, very simple to assemble. They also provide you with a manual showing you with pictures how to assemble it. It comes from GOOZEEZOO, and it's made by Geek Nest, and it's the Radio V5A. It does not come with the assembly manual. You have to download that. It does come with the user's manual, which has a load of detail. And there it is right there, two-sided, all English. Tells you everything about how to use the radio. Now, I did a show a few minutes ago, and I had the settings on the screen colors different in the default mode. And then when I looked at the recording, you couldn't see the screen at all. So in the manual, it tells you how to change the colors. And I'll show you real quickly. I'll try to. These two buttons on the side, button 1 and button 3, you push and change the colors. There's the default. That's how it comes from the manufacturer. Lots of different options. I like the red, but I prefer the blue. Okay, so there's the blue. I believe the camera is now picking it up. Couple of little things. One is when I was putting the buttons in, which is kind of the last thing you do, they wouldn't go in without getting stuck. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So I left them off. And this morning, when I got the proper battery, proper battery, they don't supply you with a battery. And they tell you in the ad, they don't supply the battery. But what they don't tell you is that it is an 18650 flat top. They just say 18650. And of course, I've got dozens and dozens of 18650 button batteries, and that won't fit in the little battery compartment in the back. I did manage to squeeze it in, but it was bulging, so I just turned the radio on, saw the radio worked, turned it off, took the battery out, ordered the proper battery. So this takes an 18650 battery with a flat top, and that fits perfect. So that's one little thing to note. So it does come with a battery. The other thing is, I ordered, or they sent me, I shouldn't say I ordered, they sent me the kit with the RF amplifier. It's a standalone RF amplifier, has a built-in battery, but it needs a female-to-female adapter to plug it in. Either that or a cable has a female-to-female ends. They didn't send that, so I can't use that right now. I did send them an email Saturday. Of course, they're closed on the weekends. And told them, should I have gotten the cable? It doesn't show a cable in the ad, just like it doesn't show the battery. So I'm guessing you have to supply your own cable or adapter. So I can't use that right now. If I need to, I'll order one. I looked through all my adapters. I did not have anything like that. I don't know why, but I didn't. But it does come, like I said before in the other video, it does come with 3 antennas, a AM donut antenna and a shortwave donut antenna, which I will be testing, and the telescopic antenna, which is what I have installed. I'm trying to think of anything else about the assembly, because that's the main thing I wanted to talk about in this short video. When you plug in, when you got the right battery and you plug in a USB adapter cable for power to charge that battery, and I don't remember where it is, there's a red LED that comes on showing that it's charging. They also do not supply that cable or the AC adapter for USB, so keep that in mind. Now, in the manual, which is quite extensive, did I show you the manual before? I think I did, I don't know. It's got pictures and everything, two-sided, all English. There's two manuals. One, which is the operating manual, comes with a kit. The second one, which is the assembly manual, if you need it, probably don't need it. It's very straightforward. They give you a piece of paper with the link to download that manual. It's very detailed instructions and color pictures how to assemble it. All right. It also comes so that you can set it in two output modes. I got to figure that out. It's got a digital output mode with those frequencies. Also has a Bluetooth interface. And this is something that kind of tickled my fancy. It says web radio function. Needs specific firmware to support this function. I wonder if this radio has that. And then it has an analog output mode. I don't know the difference. I'll have to find out. Okay. What else can I tell you about? Did I show you the little screws? I've done this video 3 times now, so I don't know what I've done on it. There's the little parts. I may have shown this to you a few minutes ago. Tiny screws and the Allen wrench, which is all you need to assemble it. So that was my difficulty in assembling it, was those tiny screws. I kept dropping them. Oh my gosh. It's got ATS, automatic tuning and storing. Right here, and I think now you can see the screen, which when I did the previous video, it was all just a bright blur. Hopefully it's not that now. So you've got lots of things on the screen. You got mode, FM, VHF, noise reduction, which you can turn on, AGC you can turn on, amplifier, and I assume that means that you've got the amplifier connected. It might mean there's an internal amplifier that you can turn on and off. DO, I think it's digital output, RDS, TMR. I'm just found out recently what TMR is, where you can have 2 radios and have them talk to each other and broadcast in stereo. So like this radio only has 1 speaker, so it's going to broadcast, it's going to output audio in mono. I'm going to have to I've got another radio, totally different radio, that says it has TMR. I don't know if different type radios that have TMR will function and talk to each other. I have to try that. Maybe you can tell me in the comments how that works. It's got a sleep timer. It's got the battery voltage, 3.87 right now. The frequency, of course. And the temperature. I'll have to figure out how to change the temperature from centigrade to Fahrenheit. And I guess that's humidity. Volume, I've got it down to 0. And the bar is the volume bar down to 0. This display is the spectrum display of the audio, not of the RF. So that's a little disappointing. Bandwidth, the signal to noise ratio. This is the channels, top 4 channels that you have set up either manually or when you did an ATS. You could do an ATS. Yes, an ATS. I think that's about it. I'm looking at the manual right now to see if anything I want to show you quickly. It's got a BFO for single sideband. It does have single sideband. And anything else that I could... honestly, I just got the radio working. So I thought I'd do this quick video on the assembly. I got several questions about assembly. I told you about the screen. You can change the screen colors. You can adjust the screen brightness. You can turn on and off automatic gain control. You can turn on and off the built-in amplifier. And right now I don't know what the colors mean. Like we're in FM mode and it's got a circle around it, so that indicates that we're in FM mode. The AMP indicator is highlighted. I'll have to find out if highlighted is on or off. What else? Sleep timer. You can change the frequency step size. You can save to a new channel or you can delete a stored channel. You can do the ATS, which they call seek. You can turn on and turn off Bluetooth. And you can restore to the factory settings. I think that's about it. There's a lot more details in this manual that I need to learn. I just wanted to get this video out real quick so that you can see and know that this is really easy to assemble. And it's got lots of functions, lots of bands. I don't know if I mentioned the bands again. FM, AM, shortwave, aviation band, single sideband with a BFO, airband. Oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting to see how well this radio works. I mean, it looks fantastic with this plastic see-through case. It looks awesome. And the buttons are easy to use, easy to get to. Once you learn how to use like the 3 buttons on the side to change various modes, and use this button, push down on this button to change whether you're in frequency or whether you're in the menu mode or whether you're in whatever else there is. Something flashed through my mind there for a second. What was it? Oh, I don't know. But it's a nice big knob. That's what I like, again, for my poor hands. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will try to answer those questions directly. I get to the comments. I check the comments like every couple hours. So I'll get back to you right away if I know the answer. Also, I'm going to, once I learn how to use the radio properly, show you the reception on the various bands and with these various antennas. I'm curious about these donuts. I bought one of these donuts several years ago, and I couldn't get it to work. And the reason I couldn't get it to work is it was high impedance. So we'll see how that works. I think that's about it. I like this radio so well that I put it in my Amazon store. The link to my store is in the description below each of my videos. It's just a Amazon web page. I don't own any stock or any merchandise. You're dealing directly with Amazon. The only difference is if you go through that link whatever you buy, even if it's birdseed, I get a small commission. It's like 4% or 2%. And then I use that small commission entirely for buying things to show to you on my show. I have bought a number of radios, which I've shown all but one to you so far. And I've been very blessed that these sellers have been sending me radios and antennas to review. Oh, my antenna, my new loop antenna, I bought a pole to get it up higher in the air. So I'm going to be doing a show on the reception of that radio with the loop antenna, probably 15 feet in the air. It's only about 8 or 9 right now. See what difference that makes. I think that's about it. I've babbled enough. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.